Yo guys, welcome back to Really Mate. I'm Dawsey and today we're watching Ted Lasso Season 1 Episode 3. Last episode was a good one. A couple of things happened. We learned more about the characters. It is obviously only very early in the show so far, but I'm starting to learn a little bit more about them. Enjoying the characters so far, I have to say. They all seem pretty sweet, to be honest. There's a couple of bad eggs at the minute, but that can change obviously. Ted is at the minute just trying to break down barriers with the team a little bit. You can see that most of them don't really like Ted, or they think he's in over his head. You saw with Sam in the last episode, for his birthday, he'd got him a couple of things from back home. You also seen he had a little talk with Jamie after the game, and he said some good things to him as a coach. He said something like, he basically said if you learn to think as part of a team, you'll actually really go places in your career. And I agree with that. Like, that's the problem with a lot of football players that have got the talent. They're all about the tricks and the skills, and they don't really a lot of players that don't make it, who had the talent, tend to not play well in a team. Tends to be all about them kind of thing, like I on the ball, it's me, I'm the show. But yeah, I thought it was just really good piece of advice, and it seemed like it worked, even if it was just for 5 minutes. Of course, afterwards Jamie went and spoke to the press guy about it, and you're seeing at first he was, trying to be a part of the team, kind of, and then reverted back to what he usually would do. Ted is definitely trying to break down some barriers, and you can see it. The last episode ended with Rebecca saying yes to the pictures that she'd set up between Ted and... Is it Keely? It is Keely. And yeah, and she was thinking about it. She was like, I know it's the wrong thing to do, but of course we all know why she's doing it, because of her husband. But yeah, even with her, like I've said a couple of times, I don't really like her, but I want to. But you saw at the end there, like, she does have a conscience. I'm looking forward to seeing where this story goes now. We've had the introduction to the characters. I kind of know what most of them are about. Just now, where do we go? It's going to be interesting to watch though. And I'm definitely enjoying this show as well. The characters, from what I've seen so far, are going to be very fleshed out, and yeah, I'm just looking forward overall to seeing what happens in the show. But yeah, I don't really want to talk for too much longer. If you haven't already, leave a like, comment and a subscribe. I really appreciate it. To those of you who already have, I love you. And yeah, let's just get into it then. Ted Lasso Season 1 Episode 3. We've got Ted Lasso, we've got Ted Lasso, we've got Ted Lasso, glad you're mine. Might have to get myself a Richmond AFC t-shirt. Oh, has it not gone in? Good.
Call shithead.
Aw.
Nothing. Are you in your office?
Of course I am.
Then get up here now.
Hi, boy. Tell Mama love up.
Tell you what, his kids look like him, don't they?
Don't have any. I have a branding meeting.
Oh, I always feel so bad for the cows, but you got to do it, otherwise they get lost.
Really? Quick question for the comments. Where is AFC Richmond based? I'm thinking it's London, right?
And this here is our current offense that we are running. And I think it stinks. Get rid of it.
One goal at home, I mean, yeah.
You got something, Nate?
No. No. God, no. Never mind. I'm sorry.
Come
Wait,
on now, so you're one of us. Let's go. Fire away.
Is Nate about to be like a proper tactician? Like he's going to have all sorts wrote down?
Not very good. It's probably really bad. You know what's embarrassing even?
I bet it's class.
Tricky time hearing folks that don't believe in themselves, so I'm going to ask you real quick again. Do you think this idea will work?
Yeah, I do.
Whoa! Why are you screaming at
We could run through near side, then when the defence follows, Sam could fill his spot.
So use Jamie as a decoy?
No.
That's pretty standard stuff, but yeah. A decoy runner. A lot better than anything Ted's probably doing at the minute, though.
There you go, Nate. Yeah, that's one way to do it. That's my fault. I forgot the pictures out this way. Come on, let's go. Strut this way. Here we are.
I'm going to start doing that.
Manager shags star player's girlfriend.
What?
The next picture of me will not be this perfect. I am going to be mid-sneeze face. Jamie's top breaks Tot's heart.
Did you just come up with that?
Yeah?
Everyone would read that.
Of course they would. I mean, you have no idea the power of rhyming in this goddamn country. Oh,
I was about to say that actually sounds...
Whoa, Keely's got bars.
That actually sounds like a headline.
See what I tell you, huh? This woman right here is strong, confident, and powerful. Boss, I tell you, I'd hate to see you and
She
Michelle
is.
Obama arm wrestle, but I wouldn't be able to take my eyes off it either.
Oh, that's not a compliment I've had before.
What?
yeah, you do have perfect action figure arms.
She is like...
Anyway, glad to help.
All right.
Thank you.
She does have like
Okay.
quite a good build on her, doesn't she?
There's no way she can trace that photo back to me, can she?
Yes.
What do you mean, yes? Did you not use an alias or a burner phone?
I'm not.
And now she's shitting her pants.
Switch to bumper catch. Jamie decoys through. Sam wide open. There it is.
Good stuff, good stuff.
Nice play, Nate. How you feel?
And of course, Jamie.
don't know, there's so many new
Unhappy.
feelings. Yeah.
Kind of like getting your first pube, right?
Yeah.
Anyone who loses to me has to run 4 more. Let's go! Okay, come on. What you got?
To be fair, any pro footballer that's losing to Ted should have to run them extra laps.
Colin, Isaac, please stop. Yeah, it really hurts now. Really hurts.
Careful, Colin. Nah, that's our new.
Leave him be, man. The adults actually act like this. I've never experienced it, but... Because that's very, like... It's like a school thing to do, do you know?
It's a fucking book.
A Wrinkle in Time... I've actually read A Wrinkle in Time.
Nice one, bitch boy.
That guy's such a tosser.
Amy and his little
But yeah, A Wrinkle in Time.
pricks.
What is her
Take care
name?
already.
The character? Meg
So you'll take care of it.
Murphy, I think. That's interesting, actually, that he's gave that to Roy, because I'm sure that's about the Meg becoming like a leader. It's like they go through space and stuff.
He's the one, Coach. We're gonna make an impact here. First domino needs to fall right inside that man's heart.
That's true. If you can get Roy on your side, the rest should follow.
I don't give a shit while you lift, you little pretty boy.
Yeah, you do. Can you kill 40 kilos?
Oh, but I can use your balls as a speed bag. Do you want to try that? They think it's okay.
Right, because Nate's a weak baby and he can't do anything about it.
What they should be laughing at is Nate's haircut. Like, I know mine isn't the best, but what is going on there?
Hey, Roy, you come to the club tonight?
Hold on, will you be there?
Of course, bro.
Then fuck no.
I love him.
It is an outstanding fan base.
Yes. One I believe I can put an end to.
Hooray.
No.
Okay, go back to the...
Just when I start liking her, she says something in it.
One-on-one with Coach Lasso.
Yeah, okay.
The writer will be Trent Crimm. And he's very good, and
Trent
the supporters
Crimm.
really listen to him.
No, I know Trent. Yeah, he's a tough cookie.
Really?
Yeah.
Why have I heard Trent Crimm before? Like, I know the name.
All right, let's run that new one.
Oh, is it him? He was at the press conference, wasn't he?
Away, Sammy. How'd that feel?
Oh, wonderful, Coach. I felt that one in my penis.
Yeah, no, that sounds about right.
God.
Me to run decoy.
Yeah,
No one thinks it's funny.
that true?
Agree to disagree. I found it hilarious. I thought it was funnier than Step Brothers.
Ooh, high praise.
Damn, that is high praise.
This is all cooked up by our very own Nate the Great. Oh, yeah, there he is.
Someone's been walking the dog here. Found another poo.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what his title is.
Oh my God, he's kicking it, man.
There you go. Kit man.
Don't kick the poo.
Young fella's forgot more about this sport than I'll ever know. Heck, might be a genius.
He's still going.
Please don't stop it. Hey!
For fuck's sake.
Jamie not talk to you about leaving him alone?
This isn't good.
You know how to pick him, don't you?
Didn't your last girlfriend, like, steal your Rolex and sell it for drug money?
So? I don't need a phone and a watch.
What?
I don't like being tricked. Not by you, and not by... Howdy, y'all cowboys. My name is Ted Lasso, and I'm from Kansas.
Wow, you're, like, really, really bad at impressions, man.
I know he's trying
That was pretty shit.
One of them robot vacuums. Just kind of wandering around looking for dirt. Roomba. That's the one.
That's genderless for you.
There was a party in the locker room. Do you feel it sends the right message?
This is interesting.
Well, Trent, I've never really concerned myself too much with wins and losses.
Now, that's a quote I'll probably use.
You should get going.
Okay. See, that makes a lot more sense now, because I had a little bit of a debate in the comments about this. But him saying that he doesn't really care about results makes a lot more sense to me now. He cares more about the players than the actual results.
No one ever pays a fortune for a photo of a naked man on a yacht in Mallorca a week after his divorce.
Oh my God, that means there's a picture of you naked on a yacht. Can I see it? Is it here?
Kaylee's a perv.
Taken from a helicopter while I was sunbathing.
I'm not going to lie, I'd want to see them too.
Tits. I feel like a teenage boy. I can't stop staring at them. Where did you get those?
My mum.
I can't believe you just...
Where did you get those? So Kaylee's trying to be her friend now, eh? How's it going to be if she finds out about that picture and, like, Rebecca setting it up?
Please welcome the new manager of AFC Richmond, Ed Lasso.
Ed Lasso.
Appreciate you. Gang, how y'all doing? AFC Richmond squad, Roy Kent.
Now that is a surprise, actually.
Never been much for public speaking. Or school, really.
Don't say that.
Oi, why don't we get out of this stuffy auditorium, go out on the pitch and have a proper fuck about?
I thought you said go out on the piss if it wasn't for the subtitles.
I'm doing it with my fucking niece goes here.
Oh, yeah? Which one's she?
That idiot.
That idiot.
Ed, next.
The little clap there.
Oh, here we go, Phoebe. Let's see what you got. Hey, nice catch. We might have ourselves a goal. Oh, boy, that was right on the button. Ah.
Good job, Phoebe.
Oh.
Good job.
Whoa. Oh, boy.
How
about blood there?
Yeah.
You stupid gifts. I mean, what even is A Wrinkle in Time?
It's a lovely novel. It's the story of a young girl's struggle with the burden of leadership as she journeys through space.
Yeah, that's it.
It's actually a really smart way of getting them to really be the captain. I actually really like that detail, I'm not going to lie. Because he got everybody books as well, didn't he, if I'm not mistaken.
You hungry?
Ooh, tradition.
Papa Dom.
Can't wait. Smell's already deep inside my brain.
Gonna love it.
Oh, appreciate
You might want to watch that Spice, Ted.
Indian food in Kansas?
it. Oh, I have no idea. I've never had Indian food.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You know, I'm laughing. I'm even worse, probably. I mean, I think mashed potatoes spicy, so I have a British palate when it comes to spice.
What you're doing is irresponsible. This club actually means something to this town.
I know that. I do. Trent.
That's kind of how I see it.
Now, I'm going to say this again, just so you didn't think it was a mistake the first time I said it. For me, success is not about the wins and losses. It's about helping these young fellas be the best versions of themselves. And it ain't always easy, Trent. But neither is growing up without someone believing in you. Is my tongue still in my mouth? Because I am about to hallucinate from all the heat here.
That's actually really interesting what he's just said. Did Ted not have anybody believing in him or something?
You actually mean that, don't you?
Probably does, yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, yeah?
I fully understand the comments now.
That it has to be me. Can't be anyone else.
Fuck! Bad word, Uncle Roy.
Oh, mind your own business, Phoebe.
He'd be a really funny uncle, to be fair, Roy. I think he gets the point now, though.
And swallow you must, because Ted is out there in the community, either bravely or stupidly facing the music.
Yeah, this report isn't going to be good.
Hi.
Did he just growl at him?
His coaching style is subtle. It never hits you over the head.
All right.
Agreed.
Diamond party.
That's an ironic choice of words.
Now, I don't know which one of you are nutted, because I don't see so well at night anymore, but that goes for all of you.
Roy?
Whether that means allowing followers to...
Oh, now Keely's attracted to him, eh?
That Ted Lasso will fail here and Richmond will suffer the embarrassment of relegation.
Probably.
I won't gloat when it happens.
Oh.
Because I can't help but root for him.
Fuck!
Never has a truer word been spoken. Alright guys, we just got done with Ted Lasso Season 1, Episode 3, and certain people's guards are starting to drop. Roy, to me, is a very interesting character. I really like the touch with the book that Ted gave him, A Wrinkle in Time. Like I said earlier, I've actually read that book, and I understand why he's gave him that book, to try to help him become a better captain. Really cool detail, I'm not going to lie. I think it helps with the fact that I've read the book and I understand, but that just hooked me, actually. I'm not going to lie, like, it hooked me more to Roy the character and to Ted. Trent, the journalist, he actually surprised me, because with me being a football fan, I tend to have a bit of a negative attitude towards journalists, or sports journalists especially. But this time, Trent actually surprised me, because he wrote what he thought was the truth, and let's be honest, a lot of it is kind of true. You wouldn't expect them to go very far with Ted, but you'd also root for him, and you'd be unhappy to see him fail at the club. So it's a journalist actually being truthful and giving his actual thoughts on things. And yeah, I think that shows just how nice a person Ted is. He was surprised clearly by Ted. He realizes that it's not just an act, and he is actually a really good person. I think he even mentioned something about them going to the school, but why would Ted I'm sure Ted didn't even know that he was going to be with him for that day. So, but yeah, I think with Trent, he realizes that Ted's actually a really good person, and might actually improve these players in themselves. Not so much their playing career, but more getting them to be better people. Jamie needs to be dropped, both from the team, and needs to be chinned and dropped onto his ass, because that guy is a tosspot. Even his hair, like, is absolutely ridiculous. He seems so full of himself, and I don't know where he gets it from. Obviously, he's a great player, clearly. I mean, we've not seen it yet, but he's the star boy of Richmond, but gives you absolutely zero excuse, especially when the whole team's struggling. Hopefully he changes his ways. Right now I can't see it, but you never know. I'm definitely a fan of Keely more. We saw her a little bit more this episode. She was trying to be friends with Rebecca and trying to soften her up a little bit. It'd be very interesting to see how Keely would react to finding out these pictures actually was set up by Rebecca. Same with Ted, because Ted has to have 100% trust in her as the owner of the club. Yeah, I even like Rebecca to a point, and then she does something, and I'm like, wow, you're doing it again. Like, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but like, if you do that to a person like Ted more than once, like she's attempted it more than once now. I think she's just got things she needs to deal with. Obviously, she's got things she needs to deal with. But yeah, I'm even starting to like her a little bit more now that her guard's down a little bit. You're seeing it with Keely, with her showing the picture of her tits and stuff. Overall, though, it was a really good episode. I enjoyed this one probably the most, I'd have to say. If you haven't already, leave a like, comment and a subscribe. I really appreciate it. To those of you who already have, you know I love you. And yeah, I think we'll just end it there. Another really good episode. Can't wait for the next one. But yeah, until next time, guys, I'll see you all later.